On today's episode, guys, I want to show you guys 3 homebrew games that you can download from Atari Age.
Watching Tim's Tiny Arcade, mother effer.
Okay, today, guys, we're playing Balloon Trip. This is the first of 3 games I guys want to show you guys for the Atari 2600. All these are going to be homebrews today, and this is a game that was in Balloon Fight, a game mode called Balloon Trip, and they've made it into a Atari 2600 game. Pretty fun game, pretty simple. What you got to do here is pretty much just avoid the electric sparks that are flying across the screen and try to pop those balloons. Also, you got to be careful at the bottom. As you can see, there's water and down there, and there's a big fish. You get too low and you're going to get eaten. Very simple game, but a very addicting game. And all you got to do is pretty much hit your button on the Atari 2600 controller pretty much as fast as you want to flap your wings and keep afloat. And you can move left to right with the joystick, and it's got really tight controls. You score by popping the balloons and just avoiding those sparks. But really fun game. I enjoyed playing this. I'm a person that likes Joust, and I've also liked the game Balloon Fight in the NES. That was a fun game, and I think this game's really done real well, and it's really fun to play. Okay, the next game we're going to look at today is Space Game. What a fun game this was. This is basically it's a shooter where you move your ship left to right here at the bottom of the screen. You're just shooting the aliens while they're firing smart bombs and dodging their fire. And you can collect power-ups in this game. And some of the power-ups you can get are also bad ones. This game has like 12 waves if you can make it that far, and they have boss levels. Like I believe it said on wave 3, 6, and 9, and 12. I never did end up getting to any of the bosses, but like I said, I just started playing. Pretty challenging game. Kind of reminds me of Mega Mania, which is an awesome game made by Activision. That's one of my favorite games. Some of the power-ups that they drop in this game are kind of interesting. You can get this lightning bolt that they'll drop down, and if you run into that, it makes your ship fast. They also had an hourglass. It kind of made your ship slow if you touch that. They had a line with like a couple of arrows that makes your ship wide, kind of big. They have one that jams your cannon. You can get a blast shield. You can get one with bad navigation. You can get one that's a double ship. Kind of like in Galaga when you get that extra ship, so you'll have 2 ships there at the bottom firing up. That one's kind of fun. Wide missiles where you're shooting like a huge block up. And then they got one that kind of cancels technology. So that's kind of interesting having those power-ups. I like that. Some of the scoring in this game, when you kill aliens, I believe it was like 75 points. Or a group of aliens with like 50 extra points when you do that. If you can get to a boss, you're looking at like 500 points. But really, and I believe that also one other thing, you could get an extra guy if you can get to 20,000 points, which I didn't get to that point. But what a fun game. I mean, the controls are really good on this game also. As you can see, I got the double shooter, 2 ships down there. Make things a little bit easier as long as you can keep them. And if you want to get some of these games, I'm actually playing these games on my Atari Flashback 9. And I just go to Atari Age, and I typed in Space Game, found the ROM, downloaded it, and just added it to my Atari Flashback 9 SD card. And that's how I've been playing a lot of these new Atari games, and I've been really having a lot of fun playing these new games. And the ones I'm showing you today are some of my favorite ones I've just recently downloaded. So anyway, that was a look at Space Game. Okay, the last game, guys, that we're going to look at is Tower of Rubble. Simple and addicting again. All these games I've played are pretty simple, but very addicting. You just kind of control this little stick guy there at the bottom of the screen and kind of just try to stay alive as long as possible, avoiding everything that's going around you. And the tower keeps crumbling and rebuilding itself in different ways, so it's really fun, but very unpredictable the same. The music in this game is really good. I like the music that's being played, and it just kind of, you know, adds to the drama of the game. And there's like different things as you can see that's going on, you know, on the screen. There's this block strike that comes down, the one right there as you see, and it just kind of builds blocks. But you got to avoid those, because if you're in that area, you'll die. There'll be a solid line that will shoot down occasionally, and that is the hyper beam, and it destroys everything in this path straight down. There's a side strike that kind of goes horizontal, and everything horizontally through that entire line will die if you're in it. And then sometimes the wall, cracked wall, just crumbles away on the edges. So it's just, you got to have quick reflex in this game. Be ready to move. You can actually hang on walls, which is kind of neat. The animation in the stick guy is pretty amazing, I think, for, you know, an Atari 2600 game. So definitely, I give this game a 2 thumbs up, as I do the rest of the games that I showed you guys today. These games are, like I said, free to download on Atari Age, and just wanted to show you guys some of the gameplay of these great games. And if you're interested, you can also get these in cartridge form for your Atari 2600. And a lot of these games, you might pay like, you know, 20, 25 bucks for some of them. Some of them even have boxes and instructions where you may pay more. But if you're a collector like me, well worth it. Be able to play this on actual hardware. Like I said today, I just played them on my, just downloaded these and played them on my Atari Flashback 9 just to show you some gameplay. And that's how I like to test a lot of these games out. But anyway, guys, until next time, if you like this video, give it a like. And I will talk to you guys all later.